I've said it before, but there's a storm coming, and not the kind that you chart on a map, but the kind that stirs the spirit long before it ever touches the air. A storm that whispers in dreams, breathes down your spine, while hanging heavy between heartbeats, whispering in your ear, "You can't do it. I'm gonna make you mine." Some wander the earth as though sleepwalking, not truly alive, not truly aware. Ghosts of their own choosing, I suppose. They cling to shadows because shadows do not demand transformation. They avoid the dawn because dawn requires an awakening. You hold up the lantern, but they shield their faces. You speak the truth, and they cover their ears. You offer your hand, and they step back into the familiar ache of their chains. Light cannot guide a soul who has befriended the dark, don't you see? And truth cannot take root in hearts that would rather keep the soil untouched. You can lead a horse to water, they say, but you cannot make it drink. Well, guess what? You can reach towards those drowning, but you cannot make them breathe either. Some hearts worship their own blindness as though it were salvation. But when you're living in a world of inversion, I guess one would come to expect this. But they don't see it. We live in an upside-down kingdom where wrong parades itself as right, and truth, it's mocked for daring to even exist. What should have meant safety now only means surrender. What once meant wisdom now only means rebellion. The world did not lose its own way. Sadly, what it did was it handed over its own compass to deception and then thanked it for the misdirection along its way. Now it's time that we look more closely, as there is a sorrow settling over humanity like a fog that refuses to lift, and I know you've seen it. Bodies failing all around without reason, minds fraying at the edges, anxiety on the precipice of explosion, illness blooming like weeds in soil poisoned by fear and watered with pure confusion. People are tired. They're down to the marrow, and they're also hungry. But you know, there's a truth that tastes like grief. Fear is the new religion. It tells people when to speak, how to move, what to believe, and when to kneel, bow, and beg. Fear whispers like a god, but devours like a wolf. It cages the spirit, and it calls it safety. It numbs the mind, and it calls it normal. It binds the soul, and it calls it responsibility. But faith will set you free. Faith is the fire in the bones. It's the voice in the wilderness, the trembling of the hand, and it still reaches upward when the world collapsed inward. Faith does not flinch at shadows. Faith does not feed on lies. Faith does not bow. It fears no altar built by Satan, especially when faith is built upon Christ alone. Our spirits sense what our minds avoid. That something is terribly, deeply off, and the sickness of the world is only a symptom of something much darker lying beneath. Make no mistake about it, this is spiritual warfare, woven into the fabric of this world, a battle fought in whispers, in temptations, in illusions, in the quiet corners of one's soul. And while many of you still lay sleeping, some of us woke up. And so I ask you, can you feel it? Can you feel the storm coming? The wind howling? The thunder rolling? Can you? Or are you going to be the one that when the fierce winds hit, you realize that you forgot to adjust your sails? There's a storm coming. I feel it in my bones, as many of you already do. Please be prepared. Please don't be surprised by what's ahead. Winds will blow, earthquakes will tremor, and shatter, and waters will rise. Can you hear it? Do you feel it? That calling within your heart? It's time to place all of your faith within the Lord, and not the things here on earth, or the devil who's in disguise.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Hello,
Father in
darkness,
heaven, my Father above, Lord of all lords, I love you.
Come to talk
I believe in
with
you. And Lord, I know that you died for my sins and that you set me free. And Lord, I repent and I give myself over to you. For you are my Father, you are my Lord. I take you as my King. Lord, forgive me where I've failed you. Lord, shine your light. Show me the way. Lord, I repent, and I only long to be closer to you, Lord. Just closer to you. I just want to be closer to you.
And vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone.
Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night.
Close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. When nothing else matters, trust I seek and I find in you. Oh, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do. So close, no matter how far. Couldn't be much more from that. Forever trusting who we are. And nothing else matters.
You left from crumbling bridges, watching cityscapes turn to dust. Filming helicopters crashing in the ocean from way above. You've been hiding them in hollowed out pianos left in the dark. Got the music in you, baby, tell me why. You've been locked in here forever and you just can't say goodbye. Your lips, my lips, apocalypse.
Father alone will understand why she